r/AskReddit, what's something we all just pretend no one does, but in truth we know we all do it? It is not the picking of the nose that separates us, but what comes after. My dad, 2015. Panic clean before guests come over to then apologize for the mess. Edit. I've come to the realization that this was all just a humble brag attempt by my mom. Kids hide their profanity from adults, and adults hide their profanity from kids. Because both sides must maintain the illusion that the other side doesn't know that they know profanity. Read messages from the notification bar then pretending you didn't see the message only much later. Recently I had to insist that my wife knocks loudly and waits before opening my son's bedroom door. I really had to explain why FFS. I know he's constantly jacking off, but he would be mortified if anyone knew, especially his parents. Reading comments/texts multiple times after sending/posting them. Just to let the fact that you're a modern-day Shakespeare settle in. Picking your nose. Picking your nose and finding that root bug that feels like it's attached to the base of the brain. Making up conversations in my head before something important. Like I will say this and then the response from other person might be this. Sometimes it can go for 10 to 15 minutes before I snap back to reality. Winning fake arguments in your head. Intrusive thoughts that make us question whether we're secretly psychopaths. Fart in public. I was at Home Depot a few months back and I was walking down an aisle and another dude was walking down that same aisle towards me. When he realized I would be walking where he just was, his exact words were, "I bout just shit my pants right over there, maybe give it a minute before you head that way." I've never been so appreciative towards a complete stranger. That's real looking out for your fellow man right there. We've all been out and unknowingly walked through someone else's fart, or had someone else walk through ours. Edit. Wow. After reading y'all's comments, everything from husbands/wives busting ass in a grocery store line and one leaving the innocent spouse to take the heat, to teachers purposely crop dusting students who are acting a fool, I've realized y'all are some sick and twisted individuals, and I love it, and I'm pretty sure some of you are evil geniuses. To those of you who have commented how gross we are and that you have never popped one off in public, let me apologize on behalf of all of us filthy McNasties. And lastly, to all of you who have fallen victim to the errant air biscuit and have suffered trauma because of it, I'm pretty sure this is where some of y'all's origin stories begin. Please remember that there are good people like my Home Depot homie who are doing God's work trying to prevent people from the awful experience of unknowingly walking through and tasting someone else's brand. Simply put, y'all are awesome. I don't know if we all do it, but open a card and pretend not to see cash fall out while reading the card. Haha. Fantasize about doing something/someone you shouldn't. Making up fake scenarios in our head. Look up words that people use because we don't know the meaning even though we pretend to when they are talking. Judge other people. Assume you are above average intelligence. Procrastination. Convincing yourself in your head that everyone around you is doing things perfectly and at full efficiency and expect the same of the people around them. No. Just me? Trying to fart carefully so that it doesn't make too loud of a sound. Scratching your crotch. When you go into an aisle in the grocery store and you see someone in front of the object you're looking for, so you pretend you're getting something else all while hovering near them waiting for them to leave that area so you can get said object. Talking to ourselves. Tell small lies. Particularly to make us and others feel better. I'm sure there's actually a term for this, but the thing you do when you're upset or hurt and then attribute it to something that feels more respectable to be upset about. Like instead of crying because you're mad that someone forgot your birthday, spirals into the long history of wrongs that person has made. Because it's embarrassing to say that you just wanted to be a special boy for a day. Thinking about embarrassing moments. We think that we are special. Men pee on shit stains stuck to the toilet bowl. The more stubborn the stain, the more pressure we use. Fart in public. Make snap judgments about people based on their appearance. This could be anything from race, gender, age, clothing, hairstyle, facial appearance, etc. We make these judgments before we have time to think about it. It's almost instant. None of us like to talk about this because some of these judgments are controversial. Look at the bowl after we poop. Kicking the ice cube that fell under the refrigerator, so we don't have to pick it up. Daydreaming about childish shit. No, when you ask what I'm thinking and I say nothing when you saw me zone out, I wasn't literally thinking of nothing. For that minute I was a race car driver or an astronaut. Yes, I've made plans in my head on how I would go about trying to weigh my own head or how much I'd like to just wail in that crying baby's face to see how it would react. No, I'm not going to say that when you ask me to my face. I'll lie and say nothing of importance or hit rewind till the last vaguely important plot point to say I was thinking about to save face. Lying about watching a video or seeing a meme someone sent you by text because you can't be bothered at the moment. Smell our own body odor. Coming up with the perfect comeback in your head long after the other person left. Secret playlist of songs you don't want anybody knowing you're into. Get enraged at the things a bully did 40 years ago. Smell your own fart. And not hate it. Have a full conversation with your pet. I can't be the only one. Take shits. It's something the vast majority of us do at least once a day, and could not be more natural, yet it's so taboo. I know people who almost shit themselves at school avoiding being known as the person who used the toilet for what toilets are for. We all know you sign up for the free trial and cancel it before it's over. It's okay, I do it too. Why are all the responses about shit, urine and farts? Talk to our pets and imagine their responses. Use Q-tips to clean ears. We all know it's bad and you're just hurting yourself in the long term. But damn, does it feel great to scratch those itchy, dirty ear canals. Masturbate to each other. Complain about others speeding and saying they are going too fast for no reason but giving ourselves a pass because what we are late for is really important. Sniff test clothing instead of doing laundry. Google an unrecognizable number rather than just answer the call to find out who it is. Looking at the toilet paper after a wipe/looking in the bowl. It very likely comes from our ancestors checking their shits to see if there was a health issue. Judge others. Then get over the top pissed when it comes back to us. Looking at a couple and wondering what their sex life is like. Have anxiety after social events. Was I weird? Did they like me? Did I look well enough? We all do this. Your friends don't hate you. They are just as worried about you hating them as you are of them. A healthy person doesn't sit and think about how much they hate a person they either just saw or met. Your real friends won't care about the things you think they hate you for, acting weird, saying something awkwardly, second-hand embarrassment. Just breathe. You are loved, even if it's just by yourself. You are loved. Edit. Thank you so much for the award. I've never gotten one before, so I very deeply appreciate it. Green heart, green heart, green heart. Masturbate. Calling in a professional after leaving something way too long. Scratching your balls and then sniffing your fingers like a gremlin. Office workers slacking off for at least half of their working hours. 40-hour work weeks are antiquated for many of us, I know I can do my job in 15-20 HRS/week and the other 20-25 HRS are me just kind of sitting around. Why don't we all just cut the bullshit and live our fucking lives already? Guys, I know it's not universally true, nothing is. Sometimes generalizing is helpful to avoid writing a novel that covers every conceivable corner case, and brevity is often better than comprehensiveness for a Reddit comment. Watch the call come through and then say sorry I missed your call. Having a proper crotch scratch and then a discreet sniff to see if there's anything we should be worried about. Constantly talking to oneself, making weird noises, and doing weird dances while alone. Or is it just me? Rubbing our arse with tissue and believing that it's clean. In 100 years people will be looking back at us as fucking savages for this. Daydreaming about kissing/cuddling with someone. No one admits to it cause it sounds weird as hell, but we've all done it and likely most of us still do it. Judge the fuck out of everyone. Pee in the shower. Put finger in nose. Get jealous of our friend. I can't be the only guy who looks at another dude and wonder how big his dick is compared to mine. Looking at others' butts. Leave clean towels/clothes in the laundry basket for days and putting off folding them. Try to fart as silent as possible in a meeting and cross fingers it don't smell. Talking to yourself. Watch movies with IMDb pulled up looking at what other things actors have been in. Lying about things like how are you? Or you need help. And so on. Stalking other people on social media. Everyone does it. No one wants to admit it. Pooping/peeing/farting. The number of long-term couples I've met who refuse to do any/some of those, to the point of extreme discomfort in their own home, when their partner is around is astonishing to me. I'm not saying it needs to be emphasized or people should go out of their way to do these things in front of their SOS, but leaving the house to poop, or waiting until the partner leaves, is ridiculous. Everybody produces waste/gas. And everybody should be mature enough to accept that. Incoming call. First thought, oh why in the heck is this person calling me? Answer, hey George. So glad you called. Imagining how you would kill someone but you realize it's far too much effort. Enjoy a song from Nickelback. My papa always said there's two people in this world. People who pee in the shower, and liars. Using cell phones on the toilet. When you make plans with someone and then regret it, so you cancel the plans with a lie about why you can't make it instead of saying you just don't feel like going. Talking about others. Fantasize about sexual relationships with people that you know will never happen. Fake it till you make it. Nobody's life is that perfect. Screen calls and have my phone on silent. I love how every answer here has someone saying they don't do it. We all brush our teeth until our gums bleed before going to the dentist even though we know it's going to do absolutely nothing. Nose picking. Masturbation. Pimple popping. The list is actually a rather large one. Grinning face with smiling eyes. Jerk off to people we know on Instagram/Facebook. Edit. ITT people that didn't know guys jerk off to ass and titties pics of chicks they know on Insta and Facebook. SMH. Saving dead batteries, pretending we will dispose of them properly and then getting to the point where it's out of control and we hide them in the trash can. Going mining up your nose for them sticky mucus nuggets. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you have enjoyed this video and subscribe to never miss an upload.